However, there's two problems with it. One, it really was not a shot at LeBron. It was a shot at the Lakers front office and coaching staff, because you're really giving LeBron the ultimate compliment for a player. You're saying he runs the franchise. He's the boss, right? LeBron says go get AD, you go get AD. LeBron says I want to load manage, he loads manage. I want to play, he plays. And that's a great compliment for any player to have that much power, but especially when your team that you put together, kind of, that's what Doc's saying, is 24-4. So I think it's really, he meant it as a shot at LeBron, but it's really a compliment. That's the first problem. The second one is that Doc's being a little bit hypocritical, because we know that the only reason, I don't remember Doc doing load management with Chris Paul, with Blake Griffin, with Kevin Garnett, and especially all of them, especially Chris and Blake, who were really injury prone. And if anybody could have used load management, it would have been those guys. We know that everyone around the league is saying Kawhi was telling teams or the Clippers, I'm giving you about 65 games. And when he was recruited. And look, the Clippers are right. I would do it. And if Kawhi wants to load manage, I would do it. Right. But I'm just saying, you can't, he's calling out LeBron when your team is doing the exact same thing. Whatever Kawhi says, because if Kawhi comes back after Christmas and says, you know what, I want to play back-to-backs, he's playing back-to-back. So that's what Doc said, I get it, but it doesn't stand up to scrutiny.
Hold on. He said LeBron is running your franchise. Why did the Clippers go get Paul George? Who said go get Paul George?
Good point.
Because Sam Presti, who was the general manager at the time of the OKC Thunder, on Woj's podcast, said he got a call from Paul George's agent. Said he and Kawhi had been talking for several weeks, over a month, and said they would like to play together, preferably in L.A. For the Clippers. Now, if it's a lie, Sam Presti lying. I tend to believe Sam Presti. Don't you, Skip? He seems like an honorable man. Any man that wears glasses, he won't lie to you. So I believe Sam.
Is that what it is?
Yeah, a man that wears glasses won't lie.
Wait, you shattered that.
Hold on. Now, if I take these glasses off, I'm about to tell him. I agree, and that's what I told Skip the very same thing. Now, because when Paul Pierce, the first year with the big three, Paul Pierce played 80 games, 81 games, 71, 80. Now, there's only 82 games, so I'm trying to figure where the load management is. Ray Allen played 73, 79, 80, and 80. Where's the load management? Blake Griffin and Chris Paul, where's the load? Skip, where is that? Dog, you thought you always did this. Stop it.
He didn't say he always did.
Yes, he did.
That's our philosophy.
That's always been our philosophy.
No, he didn't say
always. He didn't say always.
He said it's now our philosophy.
It's our
since July 7th or whatever the date was.
Is it your philosophy with Sweet Lou, Montrez, or is just your philosophy with Kawhi?
Even Paul George, hadn't he played every game? He's about to pass Kawhi in short order.
That's interesting.
That is very interesting.
Skip, I have no problem. You understand that superstars carry a lot of weight in the NBA. And they normally swing the pendulum of power. That's why guys can say, when a superstar guy says, I want out, you end up moving him because he's going to make it very uncomfortable for you. And that's why he says, well, I want you to try to go get this guy. Because guess what happens? If Giannis says, I want to leave, if he tells Budenholzer, you know what? I just want to play about 78 games a year. He goes in the free agent market. Who's going to tell him, nah, you got to play all 82?
Okay, so what?
That's my point. But don't make it seem like that's your philosophy. That's the superstar player's philosophy.
That's what he accepted from Kawhi, because anybody would.
Why would he say LeBron is running the Lakers when, to a large degree, Kawhi is running the Clippers?
That's all I'm saying.
Did Kawhi say go get Mo Harkless? Did he say go get Magruder?
No,
he said, he doesn't do that. But LeBron does do that for the Lakers.
Did he say go get Paul George?
24-4?
Did he say
he said go get Paul George?
I agree. It's 24-4.
Did he say go get Paul George? Yes or no?
I already told you, LeBron has far more power within the Laker organization than Kawhi wants to have within the Clippers. All Kawhi wants to do is manage himself. Did he obviously say, I got to have Paul George? Well, obviously he's not going to go by himself to the Clippers.
Why not?
What do you mean, why not?
Why not?
Because he
Well,
needs
LeBron wouldn't do it.
Have someone else.
He did.
Huh?
Remember, he went by himself.
He knew they was getting somebody, though.
He went by himself.
And he thought they might get Paul George.
Yeah. He thought they were going to get Jimmy Butler. He thought they were going to get a whole bunch of people.
So, Lord,
and they all said no to it,
so
including Kawhi Leonard.
So if you don't mind me asking, what Kawhi uncle doing?
What's his uncle doing?
Yeah.
Who cares?
Oh, he cares.
Yeah.
That ain't none of my business. I don't even know why I brought that up, Chris. You know what I should? You said that.
Okay. So here's what happened. This season has quickly boiled down to LeBron versus Kawhi, or Kawhi versus LeBron, however you want to look at it, one way or the other. And they have been going at each other sort of between the lines from the start of this year. And because nobody has taken off in the West except these two teams. And by the way, the Clippers, they're playing pretty well. They're playing at a high level. Can't wait for Christmas Day.
Me either.
But again, the season, quote unquote, doesn't even start until Christmas Day. But you look around the West and all those other teams I thought were going to be pretty to very good. Not so far. Maybe they'll all take off later. I still think Houston has a shot to be very good. But they're so far so pretty good with Houston. But the point is, it's LeBron. It seems like on a nightly basis, he is pointedly saying, when LeBron is healthy, LeBron plays. And how is Doc going to interpret that? It's a shot at Kawhi Leonard.
They ask him about him. They ask him about low management. What's he supposed to say? He can't worry about what somebody else
doing.
LeBron, though, you got to give him this, Skip. He rarely takes shots at other players, particularly other stars.
Okay.
Right?
But
so I don't know if it
seems
was a
to
shot
LeBron that starting on opening night against the Clippers, what commercial dropped, what shoe dropped on that night. You can dismiss the shoe all you want, but it was a shot from Kawhi at LeBron, and he took it personally. And now he's firing back. I'm going to play every game because he knows that plays well. He's playing to the crowd that wants to say, why are you doing this, Kawhi? Well, Kawhi's only been doing this since his rookie year in San Antonio. I don't play back. He's been doing, he load managed right out of college. It's who he is. And I got to tell you, this is the tortoise or hare argument here because I'm going to bet on the tortoise on the long term because LeBron can run and play all these minutes. LeBron hasn't missed a game yet. 28 for 28.
Chris, I know you've been covering the game 2 decades.
Years.
25 years? How many games did Michael Jordan load manage? What about Kobe?
Never.
What about Kobe?
Never.
Well, Karl Malone load managed?
Never.
Bird load managed?
Well, Kobe should have load managed a little more before his last 3.
No, because Skip, when you play at that level, Skip, you don't know when your last game is.
Okay.
You go out there and you lay it all on the line.
Okay.
And
all I'm saying is LeBron James is playing a dangerous game. I've told both of you this from the start. He's averaging 35 minutes a night. That's 5th most in the whole league in year 17.
That's the thing.
It's
It's scary. In his career.
It's scary.
Is it though? If there was no Kawhi and no load management, would we be saying
no?
I think we'd be saying LeBron's actually dialed it down. He's only playing 34 minutes a night.
That's right.
Well, it's the
lowest in
most
the league.
That's
but lowest
high.
for him. We just can't. I said it before. We can't let Kawhi's load management skew our view of everything else.
Not mine.
Because then everybody. Now they have to win it. Kawhi better win it. That's the way you justify this, right?
Well, I might say LeBron better win it. You got to justify getting AD.
He didn't get hurt.
So let me get it straight. So we're going to take 1 year and we're going to disregard the other 50 NBA champions. We're going to take Kawhi's 1 year of load management, and we're going to disregard the Bulls' 6 titles. We're going to disregard the Lakers' 15 titles and the Celtics.
It's not 1 year of load management. I told you he's been doing this. You just didn't notice. He was doing it all through his San Antonio years.
But
he was the MVP of a finals.
Yes.
And then he was the MVP of last year's finals, and he load managed all year.
In San Antonio, as you know, they thought he was soft because he wouldn't play through any little nick.
Okay, but he was load managing on his own. He just said, I'm not going to play.
Okay. Did it bother you then, though?
Well, yeah.
Here's the worst part of it. If they do win it, if the Clippers win it, he plays 60 games, they win it. It's going to trickle out throughout the league. Then Harden might be load management. Luka might start load management. And that's a problem. If all the superstars start playing 60 to 65 games,
I think
Kawhi